Hi, I'm Rosalee. This is a universal message for the collective. Self-trust is the key to unlock everything. You trusting yourself is such a clear way to be confident in yourself. I'm going to give an example from my life. I had a friend who really wanted to be in a relationship with me, and I wasn't interested in being in a relationship with them. We had clear conversations about this. This person would cook dinners and do really romantic gestures, music on while dinner was cooking. We'd dance in the kitchen. There'd be fresh flowers, all of these things that were out of a movie. But I just wasn't interested in this person that was doing these things. I would think to myself, oh, this is really great for somebody else, but this is not the life that I'm interested in or the kind of relationship that I want with this person. I communicated all of that very clearly and said, I have this friend that I think she hasn't experienced kindness in relationships. If you could take her out on a date and treat her like how you treat me, I don't know if you already know where the story is going, but how he treated me was not how he treated her. He treated her like absolute dirt. None of the things that he was for me did he do for her, and I was livid. I got in his face and I was like, why did you do this? And what is your problem? And I mean, we got into it. And I'll never forget what he said to me. He said, I have to treat you like that. You wouldn't accept anything less. And that's not the same for your friend. I know that I don't have to do anything. I don't have to be better to be around her. But with you, I have to be better. I have to bring my A game. And even that you don't want. And I'm like, yeah, we're no longer friends. But it gave me an insight to the difference of what I believe about myself and what other people then believe about me versus my friend who did not believe in herself and what other people believed about her. It sucks. It shouldn't be that way. I wish it wasn't that way in a lot of ways. There's power in understanding that that's how energy works. When we have command over our own energy, how people respond to us and how they treat us and how they see us, just based off of what we believe about ourselves and how we connect to ourselves and how we trust ourselves, that starts with us, it ripples out from there. It actually is the best news we could ever get, because that means that we can change it at any time. We can choose to have different thoughts about ourselves. We can choose different actions. We can take gentle incremental steps to redefining who we are and exploring who we are, getting to know who we are and what we're full of energetically. There's things that we can claim. There's things that we can clear that makes our soul shine brighter, to be connected to ourselves, to feel trust in ourselves. We don't have to think about trusting other people. A lot of people really suck, but I don't let that impact how I move in the world or who I trust or what I do, because I trust myself. If I'm connected to myself and I'm feeling my feelings and I believe myself and I'm committed to myself and I feel safe with myself, I'm satisfied with myself and I tell myself the truth, I'm hopeful because I believe in myself and I'm interested in myself, I rely on myself, I care about myself, I care for myself, I'm committed to myself. I know that I'm responsible for my energy. I'm responsible for having the life that I want to have. I'm clear about that. I rely on my own truthfulness and my accuracy, and I expect confidently because I am someone to be confident in. There's a switch that happens that then I am only attracting people who will connect with me on the level that I connect to myself and that they're connected to themselves. I don't have space or room for people that are untrustworthy. They know that they can't pull that shit with me, so they don't even try it. There have been people when they push my boundaries and they push just a little bit, and then I go, okay, and I, accept it. Then they push a little bit more, and if I accept it, they'll push a little bit more. And then we end up at this place where I don't want to be. And when I look back, I can go, okay, there were these points where I extended beyond my boundaries. I went further than I wanted to go. I trusted them more than I trusted myself. I trusted what they said more than I trusted the feeling in my body. How do we build trust with ourselves? We have to tell ourselves the truth. Well, that can feel really scary. That is exactly what I created Plumb Practice for. By participating in Plumb Practice, it's an hour once a week, a really gentle way to connect with yourself. I spend that hour during Plumb Practice. Then for the rest of the week, it pops into my mind, or I think about the words or the bold thing that came forward in my writing. I might think about that, or, it's like while you're living your regular life, doing your regular things, doing the dishes, doing the laundry, memories, connections, things will come to mind that are gentle and incremental on your path towards self-trust. How do I really feel about this? And what do I think? And what are the words that I would use? Putting it into your words and believing in your own words, trusting in your own words, is such a clear way to be confident in yourself. And that oozes out so that whoever you want to connect with will connect with you in that frequency, and that they will be of the caliber of people that you can trust, that you want to connect with, and that they're drawn to you, and that they just like you because you like you and you know you to be able to like you. And it's understandable that there's maybe been a disconnect or that it hasn't felt safe. And that is one of the main reasons why I created the Plumb Collective, was because I couldn't trust other people to hold all of the things that I was feeling inside. I needed a way that wasn't another person to hold it. That is what Plumb Practice is all about. That's what the diner is all about. It's creating the how-to guide to trust yourself. When we hear our own reflections back, our own words back, we go, oh, okay, yeah, now I see. Now I know the next move. It's like when we hear somebody talking, like a friend telling us about, I don't know, a relationship they're in or whatever, and you hear somebody and you hear all the details of the story. From that perspective, from your friend position, you can go, oh, well, I know what I would do if I were them. So easy. The answer's right there. But we haven't had a way to do that with ourselves. So we rely on other people. We trust other people to reflect us back to us. Plumb Practice and the diner really take that other person out of the equation and make it so that we can trust ourselves, that we can tell the truth to ourselves and be vulnerable without the fear of someone using it against us, or retaliating, or being jealous, or resentful, or mean, or untrustworthy in whatever way that could possibly go. Your trust for yourself is going to grow, is going to blossom and shine and reflect out. The right people will see it and feel it, and they will come towards you, and you will feel the connection to them because you will feel it through the connection you have with yourself.